Hi, my name is Teron Foxworth. I'm a developer evangelist at Losant, and I welcome you to the 4th episode of This Month in Things. Today, I'm located here in our lovely office in Cincinnati, Ohio. And in this show, what we do is we give you a roundup of all the interesting things that happened over the last month. So let's hop in. Bluetooth 5 has been released. Up until this point, Bluetooth has worked really well for connecting devices to your mobile phone and things like that. With Bluetooth 5, now we have longer ranges, faster speeds, a bigger message delivery. It was just an overall update to the entire protocol itself. Now we can actually use Bluetooth for a bigger IoT purpose. So up until this point, we've had a lot of problems with every single device having their own hub, but hopefully now Bluetooth can be that glue that we need in IoT. A researcher at Stanford was presented with a very interesting project. His project was to take chemicals and use that to power electronics, and he did it. Instead of electricity, what he used was vinegar and glass cleaner, which both serve as an acid and a base, so the 0 and the 1, to be sent through a pH sensor to power an electronics device like an Arduino. And what they were able to do was send a text message to the device itself using the two liquids. Now, what's cool about this is that we're looking into alternatives besides electricity to power things, which could be beneficial if the power go out, or for nanotechnology, ones that exist within our body, because electricity just won't work in those kind of environments. So SpaceX submitted a proposal to launch about 4,000 satellites into low orbit to give the entire world gigabit internet. We don't know when this will actually be available to consumers, but the plan is to release the satellites by 2019. What's cool about this is that now the entire world has the possibility of having gigabit internet. With a large portion of the world just having low internet or no internet at all, this could be just a huge overall and human advancement in general. Up until this point, networking in IoT is hard. There's many to choose from, 5 to be exact. We have cellular, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, LoRa, and Sigfox. Choosing between the 5 has to do with your different use cases, but now we're not limited to that. There was a board released by the guys behind MicroPython called the FIPY. This board is super cheap. It's actually powered by the ESP32, and it's on Kickstarter now, so you can back it. But this board itself is about 2 inches in width, and it supports all 5 networks, and even the ability to set configurations to switch between them. Excited to see what kind of applications come out of this device. In unfortunate news this month, we have to take a moment of silence for Pebble. Good news for the Pebble team, it was acquired by FIPY, but unfortunately for Pebble owners, they shut down the company. The nice thing is that FIPY has mentioned they will keep all the Pebble services running, and also the community behind Pebble has always been great. So there will be a lot of support there from the community side, but they will not be making or selling any more Pebble devices. The benefit of this acquisition is that we have 2 of the wearable powerhouses now on the same side. Look for a pretty good wearable coming out within a year or so. Well, I gotta say, Amazon really stole the show this month. First, they released Amazon Go, which is their cashier-free store. You walk in, walk out, and never talk to anybody. It's a thief's dream. Next, Alexa was integrated into a GE lamp. What's cool about this lamp is that we see now that Amazon really doesn't care about the hardware piece. They only care about the software. It's pretty much their goal to make sure that AI rules it all. And I think GE is on board with that, and it's a pretty nice lamp. It's definitely prettier than the Amazon Echo. Amazon Polly was also released. Amazon Polly is simply a text-to-speech API. But what's cool about this, especially in IoT, is that now we're able to easily integrate this text-to-speech engine within all of our hardware. Alexa's there if we need a full AI, but sometimes we just need it to talk. And this API will work very well for those simple use cases. Lastly, they released Amazon Greengrass. Amazon Lambda, up until this point, has been very, very influential, especially in the community, with the serverless architecture. But now what we're able to do with Amazon Greengrass is run Lambda locally on a device. This works very well because the cloud is cool, as we already know, but in some cases, especially when it comes to IoT, we need to run this locally to be as fast as possible, and even in cases where we don't have network. And Greengrass aims to solve all of these problems. It hasn't been released yet, it's still in pre-release, but once it does, be sure to see some pretty cool things that come out of this. Here at Losant, we sell hardware kits. And the purpose of these hardware kits is for you guys to learn about IoT, play around with hardware, or even give as a gift to someone else. But now, as of recently with the launch of our Losant Input-Output program, when you get one, we give one. Every kit that gets purchased in our store gets donated to a program that we run to teach middle school and high school teenagers of underrepresented communities in tech about hardware. This month, we're partnering with the Cincinnati Museum Center's Girls STEM group, and what they'll be building is a device that will track humidity and temperature within the exhibits. So not only do these girls get to learn about hardware, but they get to make their hardware be of use within the museum itself. If you're interested in partnering with us in this program, please feel free to reach out to me just at fox@losant.com. And also, if you're interested in being a part of the program, all you have to do is purchase a kit. You get one and we give one. And that's all for this month. As always, your feedback is extremely important to us, so please don't hesitate to reach out. But until then, stay connected and have a Merry Connected Holidays.